You signed a pain-capable bill as governor. You signed a heartbeat bill as governor. What would you do as president to protect the unborn? And where do you stand on the issue of whether or not there ought to be federal legislation versus state legislation?
Well, look, I'm pro-life. I'll be a pro-life. I've been a pro-life governor. I'll be a pro-life president. Clearly, state like Iowa has been able to move the ball with pro-life protections. Florida has been able to remove the ball. I mean, I took we've got some folks, wealthy folks, who didn't like seeing that, and we're all against me for doing it and saying they're not going to support me going forward. But I'm going to do what I think is right. Let the chips fall where they may on issues that are that important. So I think the states have done the better job thus far. Congress has really struggled to make a meaningful impact over the years. As president, I'm going to welcome pro-life policies across the board, at both levels. But one of the things we've done in Florida that I think we need to do in every single state, regardless of whether you have a heartbeat bill, whether you have a 15-week, whatever you have, we've got to understand that these mothers need our support. They need our comfort, and we need to have government and organizations working, especially in this environment. A lot of times the abortion is driven by financial considerations. A lot of these women have no support. The fathers are nowhere to be found. And so they look at it and they say, how can I actually make this work? Now, of course, in Florida, we've promoted foster care, adoption, all that. We want people to know. And I know there's great organizations in Iowa and other states that do it. But we've got to do a better job. So what I did in Florida, I said, okay, I want to make sure that this is doable. So we've taken every single baby item from diapers, formula, wipes, clothes, and we've made it permanently tax-free in the state of Florida because we want people to be able to make it happen. And we've also, my wife spearheaded is a program called Hope Florida. And what we understand is the people in need, and a lot of times it's single mothers, just giving a government check, that is not ultimately going to put somebody on the pathway to prosperity or independence. And so she's created, and we would mimic this at the federal level, a hope program that has something called a care portal. So what happens is we invite the churches to be a part of this, the charities, businesses, anyone in the community who wants to be helpful. So that single mother comes in, she needs something for her kids, it goes into the portal, and guess who snaps into action? The churches snap into action. They're an active part of our government in Florida in helping to lift people up. So that is something I think we can do that will have broad support across the political spectrum, and it's something that I'm proud we've been able to make happen in the state of Florida.
Governor, my next question kind of is a combination of the first two. You've served in the military, and you're pro-life. Senator Tommy Tuberville of Alabama, as you know, has placed a hold on certain senior appointments at the Pentagon because he objects to the Biden policy to have taxpayers pay for elective abortions for active duty military and their dependents. It's very controversial. The media has gone after him. Is he right?
Yes. I support what he's doing. First of all, what the Defense Department is doing is outside the law. They are violating the law by funding abortion tourism with tax dollars. And so when agencies do that, the Congress has to stand up and push back against it. I also look and see, we have a limited amount of money in a defense budget. We're running low on ammunition. Our recruiting is in the absolute gutter now. And you're funding abortion tourism? Is that really something that is helping to protect this country? So we need to fight back against it. I can tell you when I'm president on day one, that policy goes into the trash can where it belongs.